I am Muchelleb and this is day 4 of the 30-day Simplify Your Life Challenge. Lots of hand movements going on. If you don't know what the Simplify Your Life Challenge is, there is a link in the description down below for you to have a look, get some information on it. If you are still with me, I am like bowing down. Sticking out stuff like this is really hard. And if you're casually watching this video and you're kind of just like, I kind of signed up for that, but I haven't done anything, go back, watch the past videos and get onto it now. Nothing changes if nothing changes. And today we are decluttering physical paper. And the first step is to take all of your paper items out of their normal space and put them into another space. I'm gonna put a massive list right in front of my face so that you can stare at that for a while you go and you collect all of your paper items. And I'll put it in the description down below. Try and group like papers with like papers just to make the decluttering process a little bit easier for you. We're up to day 4, declutter your physical paper. So the first step of day 4 is to take all of your paper items out of their original space. So I actually can say that I'm pretty bad with paper. Paper is like the most intimidating thing to get rid of because it's always like, you have that thing in the back of your mind, it's like, but is this important? But will I use this? I keep most of my paper in here as well as around just in random places, so. So I'm just going to group my like papers with like papers. Random little notes. Oh, this is a competition that I drew. Drawn 19th of the 8th. Okay. Guess I didn't win that one. That's my apartment pile. This is my random notes pile. That's my warranties and stuff pile. And that's just my important documents folder that I put together last year. I'm still gonna go through that one and make sure that everything in it is still relevant because I think I have warranties and everything in there too. So next up, you are decluttering your paper items, and sadly, you cannot declutter paper items based on whether they spark joy. Decluttering papers is like all practical. So I put together a reference list for you to go through when you are decluttering your paper. That way it makes it easy. You can just go, okay, what am I looking at? I'm looking at my birth certificate. Let me look at the reference list. Oh, I can't declutter that. I mean, hopefully you knew that already, but there's more helpful stuff in the reference list as well. As you're going through all of your paper, if any of it is paper-based subscription services, so you're subscribed to like your local craft store's newsletter, note down that subscription just so that you can unsubscribe from it later. Like I said, I'm going to leave that reference list in the description down below. So if you're literally watching this video, as you declutter, pause the video, open the reference list, go through all of your paper items and build up your no pile and your to keep pile. Pretty much all of my random notes are in the going pile. I have to practice what I preach, so all of my manuals are going. I still can't believe that I even had them. I'm like, how embarrassing. All of my house documents I am going to keep. A lot of them are important sort of loan documents and originals and everything like that. And I have on my to-do list to actually go through all of these papers at a separate time. Now I'm going to go into my important documents folder. In my Google Keep. God, I love Google Keep so much. I hope Google don't get rid of it. And I'm just taking photos of any receipts that I feel like I need, like at Christmas time. That's mainly why I created it, because I was like, oh, people want to return these, but I really don't want to keep the receipts because I know they'll just hang around forever. So this is my pile of to-go items. It's a lot bigger than I thought. I had a few documents like warranties, receipts, even some manuals stored in there. So those are my to-keep items. I've done 3 of the challenges so far, and I wasn't thinking that it would have that much of an impact because I was like, yeah, last year, you know, I went through it all. Like, I'm not gonna have that much left, but honestly, just looking at my wardrobe, knowing that I'm getting rid of all these like paper items, I feel like it's really freeing, and it's a really good way to kick off the new year. Like, I'm excited. The next step to decluttering papers is to discard all of the papers that you are not keeping. So recycle or discard any of the papers, keeping in mind that some might have sensitive information, and if that's the case, cut them up, shred them, whatever you have to do. When it comes to storing your papers, we're taking a leaf out of Con Marie's book, storing all papers in the same place. So I have this nice handy little folder. It's separated out by tabs. You can just use one plastic sleeve, or you can use just any old folder that holds papers, and designate your folder of papers its own space. So once you've discarded, returned your paper items to their designated place, rather than letting all the paper just continue piling up, it's way better to reduce the amount of paper-based stuff that comes into your life. So firstly, go ahead, any of those subscription services that you're subscribed to that don't bring any value to your life, unsubscribe from them. So I know I used to be subscribed to like Spotlight, and there's this Christian radio that I signed up to when I was literally like 11 years old at a festival. Unsubscribe from those kind of services. Next up, if you get any of your bank statements physically, opt in to get all of your statements online. Sign up for the Do Not Mail register. In Australia, we have a Do Not Mail register. I don't know how it works in other countries, but I assume most places have the same kind of thing. You can also get a no junk mail sticker to put on your letterbox. You can get one for free if you call up the distribution standard board in Australia. And the last way that you can reduce incoming paper is to vow never to ask for a receipt if you don't need it. And the last step for today's challenge is just to celebrate how great you are. I appreciate you so much. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already to keep up with the 30-day Simplify Your Life challenge.